Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Farah Al-Najjar. I'm a psychotherapist and a certified clinical trauma professional. Today I wanted to talk about rejection. I got a question from a follower asking about rejection. She said she's been going on a lot of dates and these dates haven't been working out and she just feels rejected. She said they're hurting her and she feels traumatized and doesn't want to go out there and date anymore. So let's talk about rejection, not just in relationships. Let's talk about rejection in general, also in life. There are multiple research studies that show that rejection is a very, very painful experience for human beings. So I wanted to start by saying that rejection is a valid fear and it's a valid pain that we all experience. Now, why is this? Why is rejection so painful? Well, as human beings, we're social animals. We survived because we always belonged to tribes. Because if you were by yourself, you couldn't survive. You needed your tribe to protect you. So this need to belong and this need to be with a tribe is wired in us. So when we're rejected by someone or something, it's very painful to us. Now that we know that, okay, rejection is painful and it's a part of being a human being is to fear rejection. Let's talk about a rejection mindset. So the truth is rejection is a part of life. We all get rejected. And I want to start by challenging this thought of, well, I don't want to be rejected because who are we or who am I not to be rejected? We're all going to be rejected at some point. If you're living your life, you're out there, you're taking risks, you're taking chances on yourself, you will be rejected. Otherwise, you can just hide at home, do safe things, do small things, and avoid being rejected. But then you're stuck and you're depressed and you're not experiencing real joy in life. So let's keep it in our mind that rejection is a part of life. So after we accepted that rejection is a part of life, let's reframe the rejection in our mind. Sometimes it's not really rejection. Maybe it just let's just tell ourselves that things didn't work out. We weren't a good match with this person. So reframe it in your mind. If you're trying new things, so I'm trying this YouTube, this Instagram, trying new things. I'm pitching my ideas out there. You think I'm not getting rejected? I'm getting rejected every day. But by people thinking, well, minorities are not interested in mental health. Mental health is not accepted in the Middle East. This won't work. And this is a rejection. I hear this over and over again. But I choose to not stop and I choose to keep working on this until enough people listen to me and choose to do something about their mental health and life in general and spread mental health awareness. So rejection is just a learning opportunity. So when I get rejected, when I pitch my idea or I try something and I get rejected, for example, I applied for my master's a few times and the first few times I got rejected, people said no, but I didn't take it as a rejection. I just said, what can I do different the next time I apply? They said, well, you need to take more psychology courses. Okay, I got this. You need to do research. I went back and I did some research. So it's not a rejection. It's a learning opportunity. What can you do better next time? If you're getting rejected by guys over and over again, take this time and reflect on what's really going on. Are you attracted to the wrong type of guys? Do you compromise a lot and then at some point you just had enough or they're not respecting you enough? I just want you to reflect back on what's really happening. There must be something happening and there is something to be learned each time we get rejected. What's the other alternative? If we fear rejection and choose not to do anything and hide because rejection is too painful and let's just stay at home and do nothing or just not date anymore or not try to pitch our ideas, what is the alternative? The alternative, so for you, if you're saying you're getting rejected by guys and you don't want to date anymore because it's traumatizing, the alternative is not to date and stay safe and you're single. This is the alternative. Either you try and you take your chances and you might find a good match, or you don't try and then you're single forever. There's a really famous saying that I really like that says, rejection lasts a second and regret lasts a lifetime. Rejection is a part of life. Regret will kill you psychologically and really is detrimental, and you cannot do this for your mental health. Go there, get rejected. Better than living with regret and saying that you didn't try. Your relationship with rejection will determine how successful or unsuccessful you are. The difference between successful people and unsuccessful people is that successful people got used to getting rejected and reframe it as a learning opportunity, like I said before. They are accustomed to being rejected and they don't take it personally. So I want you to pay attention to your self-talk when you're getting rejected. You're probably saying things to yourself like, I'm worthless, I'm stupid, I can't get things right. I want you to reframe that. We're not a good fit. This was not a good time. It just wasn't meant to be. I want you to just really make that switch in your head that it's not about you. It just didn't work out. It's like having two pieces of the puzzle that don't match. You just can't force things sometimes. Another very important point is to make sure that your self-worth doesn't come from people's opinion of you. So you're not getting your self-confidence from people's approval. It has to come from within. And if you say, oh, well, how do I build my confidence and self-worth to come from within? Please go to my Facebook and Instagram account. I have a post about self-esteem boosters. You can practice those. They're broken down into points. So you can pick one or two and practice over and over again until you have that self-esteem built from within. If you are really fearing rejection and people's disapproval, that means that your sense of self comes from the outside, not from your inner world. So now let's come to the best part, which is, what do I do when I'm rejected? Concrete points and steps of what to do when you're faced with a rejection. First of all, acknowledge that rejection is painful. So grieve it, cry about it. In my case, I'm an emotional eater. Eat that ice cream. Take your time, grieve the process. Rejection is hard. So allow yourself to be sad, because what I see, especially for the ladies or the men too, if they get rejected by someone, they immediately go seek another relationship to feel good about themselves. But you haven't dealt with all the rejection and the emotions from the past relationships. So you're not starting off with a healthy mindset. Make sure you stop and you grieve that rejection and grieve that experience before you jump to another relationship. Second step, reflect on what you can change for the next time you go through this experience. So with every rejection, let's say from a guy or a girl, reflect on what went wrong, really what went wrong, and just don't say, oh, they were just idiots. No, there must be something else that was going on. Take your time and reflect on what really happened and how can you change it so you don't go through this the next time. You might get rejected, but hopefully for not the same reason. Third step, make it clear in your head that it's okay to be rejected, that everyone gets rejected, and it has nothing to do with you as a person, that you are worthy and rejection is a part of life. People reject each other because they have different values, different priorities. It has nothing to do with you. So please make that concrete and solid in your mind. Fourth and final step, make sure that you're not doing the same thing over and over again. So let's say you were dating and you got rejected. Don't approach the next relationship with the same mindset, the same behaviors. Look at what didn't work. Why did it not work? What's going on? Just get some perspective. Maybe you're looking for the relationship in the wrong app or in the wrong place. Maybe it's the wrong time for you. Maybe you're attracted to the wrong kind of guys. So just sit and think about what you can change for the next time. That's it for today. I hope this was helpful, and please comment and share, and I would love to hear your thoughts about rejection and dating and your experience with it. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.